Okay, so we're going to go ahead and look at R7, R6. Now, number 1, you can put in the calculator. This is the square root of 2 raised to the 4th power. Your answer is going to be 4. Now, number 2 is a little bit different. Let's see. So, again, we're making rational exponents, which are going to be known as fractional exponents. And so when we look at the fractional exponents, we want to discover what our exponential form is going to be like. So in this case, we know that 2 is an index. Our exponent is the number underneath the radical sign, which is 48, and our base is going to be 2. Now, when we rebuild this, we have a base raised to the exponent over the index. So I have x raised to the 48 power divided by 2 as the index, so I get x equals 24. In number 3, we have the third root, and then x is raised to 12, so x is going to be 12 divided by 3, which is the index, so the answer is x over 4. And we can do number 4 on the calculator, and I get 243, so let's check this. So on the Desmos, I'm taking the 4th root of 3 raised to the 20th power. So I get 243. Now use a calculator for numbers 6, 7, and 8. So I have 289 raised to the 1/2 power. And that's going to be 17. And then I have number 7, which is going to be the base of 81, or negative 81. Raised to the 1/2 power. Let's see if we get an answer. Oops, my answer there is going to be undefined. So that means it's an empty set. There's no solution here. The reason why this is because when you take the square root of negative 81, you're going to get a 9i. So this is an imaginary number. You want to assume that all your numbers are real numbers. Okay, so let's clear this. So number 8 has a negative out in front, so you're going to enter it into the calculator just the way you see it. So it's negative parentheses 49 divided by 4. And then close your parentheses and raise that. Raise that to the 1/2 exponent. So then it's going to be 3.5. As a fraction, that converts to 7/2. The numerator is going to be the exponent underneath the radical, and then the value of the radical is going to be the index of 3. So we're going to have x to the 1st power, and then the cube root or the cube index. When we simplify this, it's going to be x and the cube. Okay, so we're going to keep this base, the mn. So again, this is the exponent on top, the index on the bottom. So it's going to be mn raised to the 1st power to the 7th root. So simplify that, mn and the 7th root of that. Number 12, exponent on top, index on the bottom. M is the base, raised to the 2nd power, and then we take the cube root of that. Now with number 14 and 15, we can just put these into the calculator. We want to make sure that we get a real number. So then from here, I'm trying to do there we go. So then it's going to be 16 as my base, raised to the 5/4 exponent. So it's 5 divided by 4. That's how you make a fraction in Desmos. And then you're going to have 32. And if we keep on going, number 15, 27. Clear that, sorry. 27 is your base, raised to the 4/3 exponent, and we get 81. Now, if you want to put those into a radical, it would be the exponent and then the index. So it'd be 16/5 and then the 4th root of that, which is equal to 32. And then this is the exponent, this is the index. So it'd be the 27th base, raised to the 4th power, and then taking the cube root of that, equaling 81.